Welcome back to Good Morning Maine. I'm here with Dr. Renee McDowell. She's with Bangor Audiology, and she's here to talk about today the connection between Alzheimer's, dementia, and hearing loss, and how Bangor Audiology is sponsoring this cool new program where you can nominate somebody in your life if they have hearing loss to mitigate the issues of hearing loss. Dr. McDowell, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me here.
So let's talk a little bit about this condition of these studies rather of, we're believing that there's a connection between hearing loss and Alzheimer's and dementia.
Yes, I've been following, the studies have been going on for quite a while. And in the last couple of years, we found more definitive proof that there's definitely some type of connection. We're not sure how or why. There are some theories out there. One is from Dr. Franklin at Johns Hopkins, and then the Lancet Commission just updated their report in July of this year, as well as a Dr. Anu Sharma from University of Colorado. So what we're finding is that multitasking of the brain, it causes a lot of strain and it pulls on our cognitive reserves. And so when you start to have a hearing loss, within 3 months, we're seeing changes in the brain.
Oh, wow.
And so what happens is the part of the brain that interprets sound and sends it to where it needs to go starts to be reorganized, and mainly because the portions closer to it start to kind of encroach because it's not being utilized. Yeah. And so we start to see the frontal lobe lighting up in an MRI when where sound is like actually being stimulating that area of the brain, which is not what it's supposed to do. That's not where it's designated to go. It's a problem-solving area, and it's very much a causing a lot of multitasking that it can prevent you from being able to interpret sound correctly.
Okay. So let me make sure I'm following you right, because this is a lot for me. So you have studies that are really reliable.
Yes.
This is reliable information.
Yes.
And it's leading you to think that there is, we can mitigate the effects of dementia and Alzheimer's by seeing if hearing loss can be preventable, by seeing if we can detect it early on. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, early prevention is important, because we have to think that this is an exponential, or it multiplies by degrees of how severe the hearing loss is. But the sooner we can get some amplification on there, so it makes it a little easier for you to understand what's being said, even if you don't notice that you have a hearing loss. Some people are very surprised. It can come on very gradually, but even without that, your brain will fill in those gaps, and so you're not aware that it's causing a problem because your brain's doing its job. But as we start to age and get older, we start to lose some of those compensation strategies that we have, like timing. And so that's where we run into that danger area of, okay, I need to do something. It's something easier we can do is check our hearing once a year to make sure we don't have a hearing loss. And if we do, monitoring that, or actually providing amplification. And sometimes you need oral rehabilitation with that as well, so that you can improve those word recognition or discriminating words. And so that's important even if you have a very mild loss, because that's where we're seeing changes happen within 3 months.
Okay, gotcha. So let's talk a little bit about this program. What are you guys doing?
So definitely, like I said, I don't know if I said, I was at Northern Light, and I decided to make that professional change.
Recognizable to a lot of your patients, but you've moved to Bangor Audiology.
Absolutely, and we have the business where I work now is a medical facility, and Bangor Audiology has partnered with a manufacturer of hearing aids, and we're going to take nominations for a person that is deserving of a set of hearing aids for whatever reason. And we're going to start this December the 1st. You can come onto our website, our Facebook page, and you can either mail in, or you can walk in, or you can do it digitally, and supply that information to us about who you think is deserving, and we're going to give them away a top of the line hearing aid to help provide something that's much needed in our community.
Right. What a good gift for the holiday. Dr. McDowell, we are running out of time, but I see here it's just www.bangoraudiologyme.com. That's where people should go to learn more?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And so I always urge everyone to, if you think you have a hearing loss or you're having trouble in certain places, you seek out a licensed, credited audiologist to perform a hearing evaluation on you, a diagnostic evaluation. We are here on Bangor on Broadway, and we also have a sister clinic in Waterville with Dr. Becca and Dr. Kate. And hopefully we can find someone to give away this wonderful set of hearing aids to.
Dr. McDowell, thank you for breaking this down for us.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We'll send it over to Devin Biggs for our full weather forecast.